The Trump administration's hopes of moving beyond the James Comey backlash hampered by another controversy of the president's own making. Press Secretary Sean Spicer refusing to say today whether the president is secretly recording conversations in the White House.
I think I made it clear last week that the president has nothing further on that. I said I was very clear that the president would have nothing further on that last week.
After Trump took to Twitter last week to suggest he had taped conversations with former FBI Director Comey, lawmakers on both sides of the aisle pounced.
If there are tapes, the president should turn them over immediately, of course. To destroy them would be a violation of law.
And if there are any tapes, they have to be turned over. You can't be cute about tapes.
The White House is still grappling with the fallout of Trump's sudden firing of Comey, a move that just 29% of Americans support, according to a new Wall Street Journal NBC News poll. The decision to fire Comey, who was overseeing a probe into potential ties between the Trump campaign and Russia, also raised alarm among some in the intelligence community, as the former director of national intelligence said on State of the Union Sunday.
I think in many ways our institutions are under assault, both externally, and that's the big news here, is the Russian interference in our election system. And I think as well our institutions are under assault internally.
Congress has made clear it will move forward with its own investigations into Russia's interference in the 2016 election. But that's cold comfort to the American people. Just 15% of Americans say Congress should conduct that investigation, compared to 78% who say an independent commission or special prosecutor should lead it. Meanwhile, the White House wants to talk about anything other than Russia. Today, Trump addressed law enforcement officers at a ceremony in Washington.
I will always support the incredible men and women of law enforcement as much as you have always supported me. And you did. Big league.
Welcomed the Abu Dhabi Crown Prince to the White House and said the search for a new FBI director is moving swiftly.
Moving rapidly.
The pick is sure to face intense scrutiny, and some on Capitol Hill are already warning Trump to avoid an overtly political pick, like Texas Senator John Cornyn or former Congressman Mike Rogers.
I think it's now time to pick somebody that comes from within the ranks or has such a reputation that has no political background at all, that can go into the job on day one.